This is lesson 3.4, using equations to solve problems, more specifically word problems. So let's read this. Let's read this problem here. The sum of 38 and twice a number is 124. Find the number. So we're gonna solve it using these 4 steps: a let statement, the equation, solving it, and checking. So what is a let statement? Well, let's see. So what are we trying to find in this statement? What do we not know? Well, find the number. Well, what are we trying to find? We're trying to find the number. We don't know what the number is. So we'll assign it to a letter, a variable. So let x equal the number, because we don't know what the number is. We don't know what x is. So we're going to write an equation where both sides of the equation are the same to solve this problem. So the sum of 38 and twice a number. So that's 38 plus twice a number. Well, the number is x, so 2x. 38 plus 2x is equal to 124. So 38 plus 2x and 124 are the same thing. So we want to try to isolate this variable here. So we'll subtract 38 from both sides, and we will get here we go. So we will get 2x is equal to 124 minus 38, which is 14 minus 8, which is 6, and 11 minus 3, which is 8. So 2x is equal to 86. So we will divide by 2, and we will get x is equal to 43. Now the next step is to check. So how can we check this problem? Well, we just plug it back into the equation. So we'll do 38 plus 2 times 43 is equal to 124. 38 plus 86 is equal to 124, and that is 124 indeed. Oops, 124, not 126. 124, so it does check. Yay. Let's move on to a slightly harder problem. So find 4 consecutive numbers whose sum equals 244. So let's write a let statement here. So let x equal the first number. The first number. And a consecutive number is the numbers that are together, like 4, 5, 6, 7, or 4 consecutive numbers. And if we add those 4 consecutive numbers, we will get 244. So we need to find those 4 consecutive numbers. So let x equal the first number, the smallest of the consecutive numbers. Well, if x is the smallest, then the next one is x plus 1, right? So x plus 1 is equal to second number. And x plus 2 is equal to third number. And x plus 3 is equal to the fourth number. So let's write an equation. X plus 1 plus x plus 2 plus x plus 3 is equal to 244, right? Because x is the first number, and if you add the first, second, third, and fourth number, you should get 244. That's what it says here, right? Find 4 consecutive numbers whose sum equals 244. So if this is the first one, and this is the second one, and this is the third one, and this is the fourth one, we're basically adding the 4 numbers and getting 244 with only one variable. And we know how to solve with one variable, right? So the first step in solving this, oops, okay, a bunch of marks here. first step in solving this equation is to combine like terms. So we'll combine the variables and we'll combine the constants or numbers. So how many x's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4x plus, how many numbers are there? 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So 4x plus 6 is equal to 244. So we'll subtract 6. Subtract 6. And we will get 4x is equal to 238. So 4x is equal to 238. Let's divide by 4 to isolate the x. And x is equal to 23 divided by 4 is 5 remainder 3, right? So 38 divided by 4 is equal to 9.5, which isn't correct. Wait a second. So let's see what I did wrong, because you can't have 5.5 as a number. Let's see. So we have x, which is the first number, x plus 1 is the second number, x plus 2 is the third number, and x plus 3 is the fourth number. So how do you find the sum of this? You add the first, second, third, and fourth number, and you get 4x plus 6 is equal to 244. But these numbers have to be even, 2 consecutive even numbers. That's what I did wrong. It's not 4 consecutive numbers, it's 4 consecutive even numbers. So instead of x plus 1 as the second one, x plus 2 because it's even, and x plus 4, and x plus 6. That's what I did wrong here. Sorry. So x plus 2 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 6 is equal to 244. Sorry about that. So you get 4x plus 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 2 is 12 is equal to 244. We subtract 12 from 244 and we get 4x is equal to 232. And divide by 4 and we get x is equal to 23 divided by 4 is 5, remainder 3. 32 divided by 4 is 8. So x is 58. So that's the first number. And the second number would be 60. And then 62. And then 64. And there we go. 4 consecutive even numbers that equal 244. And how do we check that? Well, we just add the numbers up. So we add 58, 60, 62, 64. 6 plus 8 is 14. 6 times 3 is 18. 19 plus 5 is 24. And we get 244, and that is correct. Let's move on to our last problem. Okay, now this problem is a bit tricky. The cost of a sandwich, milk, and apple is $3.50. The milk costs 1.5 times more than the apple. The sandwich costs $1.40 more than the apple. What is the price of each? So what do we have that is mentioned twice in these two sentences? The apple is mentioned twice, right? Apple. So we'll keep the apple as the variable. So A equals price of apple. So the sandwich costs $1.40 more than the apple. So 1.4 plus A equals sandwich. And then we have 1.5 times the apple is the milk, right? So 3/2 A is equal to milk. So let's write an equation. So A plus 1.4A plus 3 over 2, 1.4 plus A plus 3 over 2A is equal to 3.5. So we have A plus A is 2A. 2A plus 1.5A is 3.5A. And 3.5A is 7 over 2A. So we have 7 over 2A plus 1.4 is equal to 3.5. So we subtract 1.4 and we get 7 over 2A is equal to 2.1. So now we multiply both sides by 2 over 7 because we're multiplying by the reciprocal over 1. So we get 2.1 times 2 is 4.2, so we get 4.2 over 7, which is 0.6. So A is equal to 0.6, which is equal to 60 cents. So the cost of the apple is 60 cents. So the sandwich costs $1.40 more than the apple. So $1.40 plus 60 cents is $2 for sandwich. Switch. So 60 cents is the apple, $2 is the sandwich, and the milk is 1.5 times more than the apple. So 1 times the apple is 60 cents, and then half of 60 cents is 30. So 60 plus 30 is 90 cents for the milk. And how do we check that? Well, again, we just add them up. We just add them up. We just add $2, 90 cents, and 60 cents. 2.00, 0.90, 0.60. 0, 9 plus 6 is 15. 3.5, $3.50. That is check. And that is how you use equations to solve word problems with consecutive numbers and, yeah, basically consecutive numbers and word problems that require you to write let statements. This is how you use a let statement, equation, solving, and check to solve word problems with equations. Thanks for watching.